Happy Friday, everybody. We made it. Welcome to today's science lesson. We are continuing our unit on healthy living, and today's topic is exercise. Exercise 101. What is exercise? What are different types of exercise? Why exercise is important, okay? So what is exercise? Exercise, to put it simply, is any sustained physical movement or body activity that enhances or increases your overall fitness and your personal health and wellness. So exercise is physical movements that are good for our body. They get our blood flowing, they help us stretch out, they increase our muscle mass. And so there are three main types of exercise that we're going to discuss in today's lesson. That is cardiovascular exercise or aerobic exercise. There is strength training exercise, and there is flexibility exercise. So often when you work out, it's going to be one of these three, if not a combination of all three. So this little diagram just talks about the three different types of exercise. Flexibility, you can do it quick. 2 to 3 days a week is ideal. Aerobic, or again, cardiovascular exercise, helps your cardiovascular system. You want to do it for 30 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week. And of course, strength training, which increases our muscle mass. You want to do it for 45 minutes a day, 2 to 3 days a week. So this is just a suggestion. However, I highly encourage you, especially since we're spending so much time indoors and so much time in front of computers, to get outside, go for a walk or run, work out using things you have around the house. It doesn't take any equipment really to stretch. You just need to have a comfortable area to stretch in for flexibility. Okay, so let's go over the different types of exercise. Cardiovascular exercise. As you can see in this picture, cardiovascular exercise are physical movements that strengthen our heart muscle and increase blood flow and circulation to all parts of our bodies. So cardiovascular exercise, you're going to be sweating a lot. You're sweating a lot because your body is trying to regulate your temperature, because you are moving quickly, you're moving a lot, you are getting a lot of blood flowing to all parts of your body, which is a good thing. It actually increases our immune system when we have good blood flow. And of course, a strong heart muscle. So examples of cardiovascular exercise that you can do every day: walking, jogging, running, cycling or biking, swimming, jumping rope or rowing. And then there's other mixed cardio workouts. So when we are working out with Mr. Parrish for adapted PE, we are doing cardiovascular exercise. You are doing a combination of different body movements in a fast-paced manner, which again makes us sweat. It gets our heart pumping, our blood flowing, and that is a good thing. Strength training exercise, as you can see in this picture, involves physical movements with lifting and manipulating weights. Some of the weights that are in this picture include dumbbells, kettlebells, and you don't have to have gym equipment to do strength training. You could use household items, okay, like milk jugs that are filled. You can use books. Honestly, whatever you have on hand, something that's heavy that you are able to hold and manipulate. You could even strength train using your own body weight. So strength training, again, I'm lifting weights. Some examples of strength training exercises with weights include bicep curls, where you bring your forearm all the way up to your shoulder, right? You're curling your bicep. Tricep extension, it is the other direction. And then lateral extensions. That's what you do with your back, okay? You're strengthening your lateral muscles. Some other examples of lower body strength training exercises include squats. It's like where you're pretending to sit down. And leg presses. Leg presses help strengthen your leg muscles from your quads to your calves. And of course, there are other body workouts. You can do chest presses, which exercise your chest muscles, and then chin-ups, which exercise your arm muscles and also your overall balance, because you need to hold that position for a little while. So strength training exercises typically aren't as fast-paced. You definitely want to make sure that you have proper body alignment and that you are doing the strength training exercise correctly. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that talk about how to complete a correct strength training exercise sequence, I suggest that you look them up prior to doing some strength training exercises. And as always, start with low weights and work your way up steadily to more heavy weights. The reason why: you don't want to pull a muscle. It's easy to overestimate our own strength and to assume that we can do more, but start small and grow your way towards heavier items. Lastly, there is flexibility exercise. We do this every Wednesday, and I try to do it fairly often in class. Flexibility exercises are physical movements that stretch and tone your muscles. And over time, they allow our bodies a greater range of motion because we are more flexible. We're able to move a lot easier and move in different ways than we probably would be able to if we didn't do flexibility exercises. Flexibility exercises are great complements to cardio and weightlifting, in part because they make sure that our muscles are limber, that we are ready to lift weights or ready to run. That way we don't pull a muscle or injure ourselves working out. Examples of flexibility exercises: like I said, we always do yoga. We do super brain yoga, and then on Wednesdays we have yoga Wednesdays. Pilates is also flexibility exercise, although it involves more weights. Flexibility exercises are things that we do pre-workout. So those stretches that we do with our arms and our legs, such as arm circles, arm hugs, neck stretches, right? Touching our toes and windmills. Those are good pre-workout and post-workout stretches. So if we do it before we work out, before we do cardio or weightlifting, it again helps us to be more limber and to make sure that we don't hurt ourselves when doing those exercises. And gymnastics is another example of flexibility exercises, because you are contorting your body into ways that probably aren't natural. However, you start small and steadily grow your way towards more advanced positions so that you don't try and do a really difficult flexibility position and then strain your muscles. We definitely don't want to strain our muscles because it's a very uncomfortable feeling. All right, why is it important to engage in exercise daily? Well, as I mentioned before, you want to make sure that your body is healthy. Exercise is a critical part of health and wellness. All right, you only have one body. You want to keep it healthy. You want to make sure that you are going for a walk every day or doing something outside or in your house that helps to strengthen your muscles, helps to strengthen your heart, helps to make sure that you are flexible and stretch your muscles so that you don't injure yourself. We will go over more exercise types and tips, and we're going to practice some exercises in our lesson today. So make sure that you wear something comfortable, have a glass of water or water bottle, and I will see you in class later. Take care.